Hello and welcome. Join us now as we embark on a rather special journey. We are going to take to the skies. Below us lies a city quite unlike any other. It is a place where human endeavor meets natural grandeur. Salt Lake City, nestled in its vast valley, awaits. We will drift gently, like a silent bird on the wind. There is no need to hurry here. The purpose of our flight is simply to observe. We will witness the quiet beauty of this unique place. Let the gentle hum of our ascent soothe you. The world below will slowly reveal its secrets. Our journey begins as the ground falls away. The patchwork of streets and buildings becomes a grand mosaic. Look how the light catches the rooftops. It is a wonderful sight. We are climbing higher now, into the clear mountain air. The city unfolds beneath us, a testament to planning and perseverance. From this vantage point, one can truly appreciate its layout. The wide streets and open spaces speak of a thoughtful design. It is a city built with a sense of order and harmony. This is a place that breathes. We will spend the next 10 minutes in a state of pure, uninterrupted bliss. Our gentle flight path now takes us towards the city's spiritual and historical core. This is Temple Square. From up here, its 35 acres appear as a meticulously kept garden. It is an island of serenity amidst the urban grid. The dominant structure, of course, is the Salt Lake Temple. Its 6 granite spires reach for the heavens. They are a declaration of faith, visible for miles around. Notice the intricate details, even from this height. It is a monument built over 40 years, a testament to unwavering dedication. The morning sun catches the golden statue of the angel Moroni, a beacon at the city's heart. Surrounding the temple are other significant buildings. The Salt Lake Tabernacle, with its distinctive domed roof, looks almost like a great silver beetle. It is an architectural marvel renowned for its acoustics. One can almost imagine the sound of its famous choir rising to meet us. Look closely at the grounds themselves. The pathways are immaculate. The flower beds are a riot of organized color. From our aerial perch, we can see people strolling along the paths. They move at a relaxed pace. This square is more than a tourist attraction. It is a living, breathing part of the city. We now glide over the downtown area that surrounds Temple Square. The city's grid system becomes exceptionally clear from our vantage point. The streets are remarkably wide, a legacy of the city's early planners. They envisioned a city where a wagon team could turn around without difficulty. The buildings rise in an orderly fashion. They are a mix of historic facades and modern glass towers. This blend of old and new tells the story of a city that respects its past while embracing the future. Look there, the Utah State Capitol building. It sits proudly on Capitol Hill, overlooking the city. Its grand dome and Corinthian columns give it an air of classical authority. Our view now encompasses the city's commercial heart. The towers of the Wells Fargo Center and the church office building punctuate the skyline. Below, trams can be seen gliding along Main Street, part of a clean and efficient public transport system. The city moves with a calm and steady rhythm, a gentle pulse that is far from the frantic pace of other metropolises. As we continue our slow pass, we can see the Abravanel Hall, home to the Utah Symphony. Its striking modernist architecture, with its gold leaf and dramatic angles, stands out. These buildings are hubs of culture and commerce, yet even here in the busiest part of downtown, there is an underlying sense of order and calm. The city operates with a quiet confidence, a peaceful energy that is truly its own. Let us now turn our attention to the city's green lungs. From above, Salt Lake City reveals itself to be dotted with numerous parks and open spaces. These are the community's gardens, vital for recreation and relaxation. Look at Liberty Park, one of the city's oldest and most beloved public spaces. Its 80 acres are a tapestry of green lawns, mature trees, and a lovely pond. We can see the Tracy Aviary nestled within its boundaries, a sanctuary for birds from around the world. People are walking their dogs, enjoying picnics and playing games. It is a perfect example of a thriving urban oasis. Drifting westward, we see another significant green space. This is the International Peace Gardens, located within Jordan Park. It is a unique and beautiful concept. Different nations are represented by individual garden plots, each designed in a traditional style. From our perspective, it is a patchwork of different cultures and horticultural traditions. side by side in harmony. The city's commitment to nature extends right to its edges. We can see the Red Butte Garden and Arboretum nestled in the foothills of the Wasatch Mountains. Even the university campus contributes to this green tapestry. The University of Utah, spread across a large area on the city's eastern bench, is landscaped with trees and lawns. It feels more like a park than an institution. These green spaces are not just decorative afterthoughts. They are integral to the city's identity. They provide places for community, for quiet reflection, and for connection with the natural world. They are essential to the high quality of life that residents here enjoy. They are proof that a city can grow without losing its soul. Our journey now carries us eastward, climbing higher as we approach the magnificent Wasatch Front. The transition from the flat valley floor to the rugged mountain slopes is dramatic and, honestly, just breathtaking. The city's suburbs give way to wilder terrain with remarkable speed. One moment we are looking at neat rows of houses, and the next we are over deep canyons and rocky ridges. This immediate proximity to untamed wilderness is one of the most defining features of Salt Lake City. Nature is not a distant concept here. It is a next-door neighbor. The mountains rise up to meet us like a colossal, craggy wall. They are immense, ancient, and, well, powerful. Their peaks, some reaching over 11,000 feet, are dusted with snow, even now in the summer months. These are the remnants of a deep winter snowpack that provides the valley with its life-giving water. The streams and rivers that flow down from these heights are the city's lifeline. We can see the dark green of pine and fir forests clinging to the slopes, interspersed with the lighter green of aspen groves. It is a rich and varied ecosystem. Look down into the canyons that cut into the mountain front. Big Cottonwood Canyon and Little Cottonwood Canyon are two of the most prominent. They are deep gashes in the earth, carved by ancient glaciers and millennia of erosion. Roads snake their way up these canyons, looking like thin ribbons from our altitude. In winter, these roads lead to world-famous ski resorts. Today, they are gateways for hikers, climbers, and those simply seeking refuge from the summer heat. The canyons are corridors into a different world, a world of granite cliffs, alpine meadows, and pristine wilderness. As we gain more altitude, our perspective shifts. The city becomes a map laid out at the foot of the mountains. We can now fully appreciate the scale of this landscape. The mountains are not just a backdrop, they are an active participant in the life of the city. They influence the weather, provide resources, and offer endless opportunities for recreation and, even spiritual renewal. To live in Salt Lake City is to live in the shadow of these giants. It is a relationship of respect and awe. We now find ourselves soaring alongside the very peaks of the Wasatch Range. The air up here is, honestly, just so crisp and clear. We are flying at the level of the highest summits, a world of rock and sky. The view is simply extraordinary. To the west, the entire Salt Lake Valley is spread out below us, a basin of human activity. To the east, range after range of mountains recedes into the distance, a seemingly endless sea of peaks and valleys. This is the heart of the Rocky Mountains, a wilderness of immense scale and untamed beauty. The geology of this place is laid bare. We can see the layers of rock, twisted and uplifted by unimaginable forces over millions of years. The sharp, jagged peaks speak of a relatively young mountain range, still being shaped by the forces of erosion. The high alpine basins, known as cirque, were carved by glaciers during the last ice age. These now cradle jewel-like lakes, their water a startling shade of turquoise. One feels very small in the presence of such ancient grandeur. Life up here is tenacious. Patches of hardy vegetation cling to the rocky slopes. In the summer, these alpine meadows are carpeted with wildflowers. We might even be lucky enough to spot wildlife, a herd of mountain goats perhaps navigating the seemingly impassable cliffs with incredible agility. Or a golden eagle, our winged counterpart, soaring on the thermal updrafts. This is their kingdom. We are merely privileged visitors. This mountain range is a vital water tower for the valley below. The snow that falls here in winter is a frozen reservoir. As it melts throughout the spring and summer, it feeds the streams and rivers that sustain the city. This is a delicate and crucial balance. The health of these mountains is directly linked to the health of the community below. As we drift along this magnificent spine of the continent, we are reminded of the profound interconnectedness of all things. Our flight now changes direction. We turn to the west, leaving the mountains behind us and glide out over the Great Salt Lake. The change in scenery is profound. We have left the world of vertical rock and entered a realm of horizontal immensity. The lake is vast, stretching to the horizon under a dome of blue sky. It is the largest saltwater lake in the Western Hemisphere, a remnant of the ancient prehistoric Lake Bonneville, which once covered much of this region. Its sheer size is difficult to comprehend even from this height. The water below us is not a uniform blue. It shimmers with a palette of subtle colors. In the shallower areas, it takes on shades of green and brown. Further out, it deepens to a rich sapphire. The high salinity of the water, many times saltier than the ocean, supports a unique ecosystem. It is home to brine shrimp and brine flies in astonishing numbers. These tiny creatures provide a feast for millions of migratory birds. The lake is a critical stopover point on their long journeys, a vital oasis of food and rest. It is a place of surprising life. Look at the shoreline. It is a stark and beautiful landscape of salt flats and wetlands. The white of the salt crusts contrasts sharply with the dark mud and the blue of the water. Antelope Island, the lake's largest island, rises from the water like a sleeping giant. We can see its rolling hills and grasslands, home to free-roaming herds of bison, pronghorn, and bighorn sheep. It is a remarkable wildlife sanctuary, isolated and protected by the salty waters that surround it. The island adds a wonderful sense of scale and texture to the vastness of the lake. There is a profound sense of peace out here, above the water. A great stillness. The surface of the lake acts as a giant mirror reflecting the sky. On a calm day, it can be difficult to tell where the water ends and the sky begins. The city and its mountains are now a silhouette on the eastern horizon. Out here, one feels a sense of isolation and timelessness. It is a landscape that has remained largely unchanged for thousands of years. It invites us to pause, to breathe deeply, and to contemplate the vast, quiet beauty of the natural world. As we begin our gentle turn back towards the city, our journey takes us past one of the most astonishing sights in the region. To the southwest of the city, in the Oquirrh Mountains, lies the Bingham Canyon Mine. It is a feature so large that it is visible from space. It is the largest man-made excavation on Earth. From our aerial perspective, it is a truly staggering sight. The mine is a vast terraced pit, descending over half a mile into the earth. It looks like a colossal amphitheater carved by giants. The colors within the pit are extraordinary. The terraces reveal layers of rock in shades of red, orange, gray, and brown. It is a cross-section of the mountain's geology. This is one of the richest copper deposits ever discovered. For over a century, this mine has been a powerhouse of mineral production. The scale of the operation is immense. We can see the massive haul trucks, which look like tiny toys from our altitude, as they make their slow, spiraling journey from the bottom of the pit to the top. It is a testament to human engineering and our insatiable demand for natural resources. This mine has profoundly shaped the history and economy of Salt Lake City and the state of Utah. It has provided jobs for generations of families and has been a major driver of the region's development. It is a place of immense industrial might. Yet it also serves as a powerful reminder of the impact we have on our planet. The contrast between this great pit and the pristine wilderness of the Wasatch Mountains on the other side of the valley could not be more stark. It is a landscape of human ambition and geological wealth. As we fly past, the sheer scale of the Bingham Canyon Mine invites reflection. It represents a different kind of human endeavor from the city's temples and parks. It is about extracting wealth from the earth, about industry and labor on a monumental scale. It is a crucial part of the story of this region, a story of faith, community, and the relentless pursuit of resources. Our time in the sky is now drawing to a close. We begin our slow and gentle descent, returning to the world below. The grand vistas are gradually replaced by the more intimate details of the city. The landmarks we have visited, the temple spires, the Capitol Dome, the mountain peaks, and the shimmering lake, recede into a single, cohesive picture. Salt Lake City reveals itself one last time as a place of remarkable harmony. A city defined not by one single feature, but by the beautiful and unique relationship between them all. As we descend, the sounds of the world will slowly return, but let us hold on to this feeling of peace for a little while longer. The perspective we gain from above can be a powerful thing. It can help us to see the bigger picture, to appreciate the patterns and connections we might miss from the ground. It reminds us that even in a bustling city, there are places of quiet and beauty to be found. It shows us how the natural world and the human world are not in opposition, but are deeply, inextricably linked. Remember the view of the city nestled in its valley, protected by its mountain guardians. Remember the vast, quiet expanse of the Great Lake, reflecting the endless sky. Remember the green oases of the parks and the orderly rhythm of the downtown streets. This is Salt Lake City, a place of faith and industry, of urban life and untamed wilderness, all existing side by side. It is a city that offers a unique sense of balance, a place where one can feel both connected to a community and close to the raw power of nature. Thank you for joining us on this brief aerial journey. We hope it has brought you a few moments of relaxation and wonder. The world is full of beautiful and fascinating places, and it is a privilege to explore them. Now, as our journey ends, take a final deep breath. Carry this sense of calm and perspective with you into the rest of your day, and remember to look up from time to time. The view is always worth it.